How do we ensure research on gender equity reaches beyond academia? Academic research done at Harvard Kennedy School is intended to have an impact on the world beyond Harvard's campus and classrooms. But for non-Harvard students, policymakers, and others, Kennedy School faculty research can be difficult to access. Access is sometimes literally restricted through journal paywalls, and sometimes it is restricted in terms of length, readability, or complex jargon that is not easily understood by the general public.
The Gender Action Portal is an incredibly useful tool for changemakers. It updates them on new research, on new insights gained, sharing what has or hasn't worked in the real world, and it encourages experimentation, evaluation, and additional learning across contexts.
GAP summarizes complex experimental research into short summaries for easy access for anyone who wants to learn about effective interventions to advance gender equity in their local context. Leaders who want to create equal opportunities for all can find the latest research into which interventions are effective in moving the needle and which are not.
Practitioners don't always have the expertise or the time to parse out highly technical academic papers. The real-world consequence of this is that changemakers don't have the tools they need to advance gender equity in whatever context they're operating in.
As director of a family foundation, the Kemka Foundation, Global South Partnerships at PATH, as well as a fellow at Cambridge University, my work revolves around addressing climate and health equity and gender inequalities through impactful research and actionable strategies. The Gender Action Portal has been a cornerstone resource in my endeavors. GAP provides a critical bridge between academia research and real-world applications, offering rigorous, experimentally validated insights into gender equity.
We've seen many examples of GAP's impact in practice. The portal was used by media writing about a law passed in India on parliamentary gender quotas, by a state university human resources department who created a faculty toolkit to share research on gender and negotiation, by a national government building a report on how to advance the leadership of women in the energy sector, and by those seeking to learn about a new Nobel Prize winner's research on anonymized auditions in orchestras.
My academic focus here at Harvard lies at the intersection of gender equity and social policies, so this makes, of course, GAP a very important resource, not just for my studies, but also as practical tools in everyday discussions.
We want to enable decision makers across sectors to make choices based on the best evidence available and not just rely on best practice, where they copy each other without evaluating the impact of what they are doing. GAP is important in giving this kind of experimentation in evaluation research a broader platform. Systemic isms can only be overcome by systemic change, and the research summaries on GAP inform on what such change could look like.
Having reached 1 million unique users, GAP continues to grow and incorporate more research from Kennedy School faculty and many others. Visit gap.hks.harvard.edu to explore these insights for yourself and become a part of our community to advance gender equity.